On the morning of her wedding, a bride was not taken to the altar. She was taken to the kitchen. Before she could marry the man she loved, she was ordered to cook for more than 250 guests. If she refused, the wedding would be cancelled. This is the story of Sade. Sade was a simple tailoring girl living in Lagos. She worked every day inside her small shop, sewing clothes and minding her business. One rainy afternoon, a young man named Tunde stopped near her shop because his car suddenly broke down. The rain was heavy and he was getting soaked. Sade quickly ran outside and covered him with her umbrella. She did not ask who he was. She did not ask for money. She simply said, "You will get sick in this rain. Please sit down." She gave him drinking water and allowed him to wait inside her shop. Tunde was surprised. He was used to people respecting him because of his wealth, but this girl treated him kindly without knowing anything about him. He returned the next day, then the next. Soon their conversations became longer. Their smiles became warmer. Tunde fell in love with her gentle heart. Not long after, he said, "I want to marry you." Sade was shocked but happy. However, there was a problem. Tunde's mother, Chief Mrs. Ronke, was a powerful and wealthy woman. The moment she heard Sade was a poor tailor's daughter, she rejected the idea immediately. "No poor girl will marry my son," she said firmly. She showed Tunde pictures of rich ladies from influential families, but he refused. "I don't want a rich wife," Tunde replied calmly. "I want a good woman." His mother became silent and then suddenly agreed that the wedding could hold. Tunde was relieved, but he did not know she had a plan. The wedding day finally arrived. The compound was filled with guests. Music played loudly. Decorations covered the entire house. Everyone was waiting to see the bride. Sade had finished her makeup and was preparing to wear her gown when a housemaid approached her. "Madam wants to see you in the kitchen," the maid said. Sade was confused, but she followed. The moment she entered the kitchen, she froze. Large pots were on the floor. Bags of rice were stacked in a corner. Raw meat, vegetables, and firewood filled the room. Chief Mrs. Ronke stood there with her arms folded. "If you want to enter this family," she said coldly, "you must cook for all the guests first." Sade's heart dropped. The wedding was only a few hours away. Women gathered at the door watching her. Some laughed quietly, some whispered, some even recorded with their phones. For a moment, Sade almost cried. For a moment, she almost ran away. But instead, she slowly removed her jewelry, tied a wrapper around her waist, and began to cook. The firewood smoke entered her eyes, her makeup melted, her fingers burned as she worked, yet she said nothing. She cooked rice, she made stew, she served food. Soon, the aroma of the food spread across the compound. Guests began to ask questions. Who cooked this food? They followed the smell and discovered the bride in the kitchen, sweating and serving people politely. Whispers filled the compound. "This girl is special," an elderly woman said softly. Not long after, Tunde heard what was happening and rushed into the kitchen. When he saw Sade's burned fingers, his face changed. He turned to his mother angrily. "You wanted to disgrace her," he said. Then he held Sade's hands and spoke loudly so everyone could hear. "Even if this wedding stops today, I will still marry her." The entire compound went silent. Suddenly, Chief Mrs. Ronke began to cry. Everyone was shocked. She slowly walked towards Sade. "I was once a poor bride too," she said softly. "My own mother-in-law humiliated me on my wedding day. I wanted to know your character. I wanted to see if you would insult me or show patience." She held Sade's hands gently. "You did not run away. You did not disrespect me. You have a good heart. From today, you are my daughter." Sade cleaned herself up and wore her wedding gown. This time, as she walked out, the same people who laughed at her stood up in respect. She married Tunde that day. Later, her mother-in-law trusted her with one of the family businesses, and Sade proved something important. Beauty can attract attention, money can attract people, but character earns respect, because sometimes patience today changes tomorrow forever.